Storm Molave, deemed the strongest storm to hit Vietnam in 2 decades, has damaged multiple houses, offices and schools in central Quảng-ngãi province. As soon as the storm showed signs of weakening, the local forces quickly helped people overcome the consequences.
Bình Hải Commune's Bình Sơn district is one of the localities that was in Storm Molave's path. By the time the storm became slightly less severe, Quảng-ngãi had already been wrecked by the storm. On Lý Sơn Island, strong gusts and 6 to 7 meter high waves damaged 7 fishing boats and 5 canoes and demolished many other ships. The roofs of houses, offices, schools have been blown away. According from a report from the Quảng-ngãi authorities, by 5 p.m. October 28th, Storm Molave had blown away the roofs of thousands of houses, damaged many public works and a road system, and interrupted traffic. Strong rains has caused several power outages.
This storm was stronger than last year's storm. It was too strong.
The storm was too strong. Heavy rains drenched downtown from early morning till noon.
After the storm weakened, the forces were ready to quickly help people recover. The first priority was to rescue injured people, followed by road clearance and supplying essential services such as electricity and water.
Local authorities have to provide food, clothing and shelter to people. It's imperative that they clean the surroundings to prevent an outbreak. The locality must be responsible for doing these works promptly and effectively.
The local authorities have been following their plan. The priority now is to quickly bring people's lives and economic activities back to normal and to be on full alert to respond to floods when the river levels rise again.
In Bình province, heavy rains drenched downtown areas from the late evening of October the 27th until noon of October the 28th. Many areas in the mountainous districts of Bình are now isolated, and the whole traffic system on interprovincial road DT 629 has been interrupted. In An Mỹ commune in Hoài Ân district, flood waters are rising to an alarming level and dividing traffic into many sections. Many households are now completely isolated. The only way to search these areas is by small boats and rafts. All people were advised to move their belongings to higher ground. The local authorities have promptly relocated all households in landslide-prone areas to safe shelters. Until now, no casualties or serious losses have been recorded. Even though it has already turned into a tropical depression, Storm Molave has caused a lot of damage in several provinces in the central Vietnam and in the central highlands, such as Phú Yên, Kon Tum and Gia Lai. More details in the following.
From Tuesday night to Wednesday noon, Storm Molave damaged at least 45 houses in Phú Yên province. Most of the houses belong to residents in Sông Cầu town. The storm damaged nearly 30 hectares of aquaculture and sank 2 vessels. The total losses were estimated at nearly $259,000. The electricity system was also severely damaged.
Meanwhile, in Kon Tum province, trees collapsed and many house roofs were blown away in districts of Dak To, Dak Ha and Kon Plong. The water level of the Dak Trang irrigation dam in Tum Rong district reached 10 meters. Landslides also occurs in several places. Floods due to heavy rains swept away a steel bridge in Dak Ne commune and Kon Rai district, separating about 500 households in 2 hamlets.
In Gia Lai province, one man was hit by a part of the hut's roof while hiding from the storm and died. Heavy rains and big winds also caused many trees to collapse onto roads. People have been advised to avoid going outside and not seek shelter from the rain under trees, signs, and electric poles.